everyone, it's NonnaGrace. I want to talk today about Fitbits, my love and hate of Fitbit. I was watching Sapper garden and he was going to go get himself a Fitbit because he wants to track his steps and his weight loss progress. I have had a Fitbit for quite a while. My first one I bought was the Fitbit Force and it was recalled. And the reason it was recalled is that it was the bottom part where you charged it had nickel in it and it was causing a rash on people. But I didn't want to send mine back. Mine wasn't causing a rash at the time, but later on it did sort of cause a little rash, but I remedied it. I put nail polish on the metal part, and this way when I wore it, my arm was protected. Like if you have earrings that are bad, and you get a rash from that earring, but you really want to wear the earring, just coat it with a little clear nail polish, and it protects you from the metal so that you don't get the reaction of the metal on your skin. Then after the Force, this is the Force. This is the one that was recalled. As you can see, the handle broke off. These things, they break. This one had the little nubby thing that you had to snap on, which I didn't like that part either. Then we went to the Fitbit HR, and as you can see, we've had 3 of these, which is fine till they break, and they always break just after the year mark. You don't get another. And what happened with these is they changed this metal part to a plastic, and the plastic breaks. This is the plastic part that came off of, it comes off where you charge it underneath here. It would fit on there, and you can't charge it. This Fitbit actually has been glued. It bubbled, and the handle was coming off. The handle's coming off, as you can see, and the thing fell off where you can't charge it. This one, basically the same thing. I've got it snapped on, but it's off, and you can't charge it. This plastic piece, it came off. See, it's off, and you have to, and the band is breaking, and you can't charge this one either. You can't even push on the little button on the side to view. This one was falling off also, and falling apart, and it's really falling apart. And I taped this part hoping that I could still put the charger in there to charge it, and it doesn't want to charge, so that's the end of this one. The one that still works, I have to get it. I'm going to have to call Jim. He's going to have to come over and hand it to me. The one that still works, Jim, you're going to have to bring me something, is the Fitbit 1. Now this one, can I have it? Thank you. This one, they give you a little wristband that you can put it in, and this one is just one of these little itty bitties that you press. Let's see. Oh wow, he's got 6,509 steps already. He's got a lot of steps. Did it go away? There. Show it. Oh, and it's got a nice charger. This one's got a good charger. You just, I guess, put it in the thing and plug it into your USB kind of charger. This one's a good one. This one actually is good. He wears this one to sleep when he goes to bed. And you can monitor your sleep. If you turn let me see what he said about it. If you turn on the timer, you can have a sleep tracker. There's no heart rate in that one. He gets his steps, the stairs, the calorie, and the alarm. Now my Fitbit Force, I don't get the heart rate or the sleep, but I do get the alarm. And I wear it on my belt loop in the back of my pants because this is the one that still works. This one I can still charge. The chargers won't work on at all. So Fitbit, you need to make them better. Now my sister has one that has the band that you can replace. Those are probably the best that I've seen so far. As far as their falling apart, they haven't seemed to fall apart. So if you're planning on getting a Fitbit, I would suggest getting the one that's got the little square thing that you can put replacement bands on, because that one seems to work. We also bought, we bought a lot of Fitbits. We also bought each of our children a Fitbit Flex. Now that only showed the dots, but they all had phones, so they could see on their phone what their steps were or whatever, and it showed the dots, and as the dots were light up, that means that they've made that progress. So we have bought probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Fitbits. In every year they seem to die just after the year mark, because if you die before the year, Fitbit will replace it, but it's got to die before the year. Or sometimes it bubbles on the band, and they may replace it if there's a bubble, because the band's going to fall apart eventually. But you've got to make sure you do it before the year mark. Well, that was and I still have my original box from my Force. It was the original box from that. And you get one of those little toggles or goggles or what, I don't know what they're called. Dingos, I don't know what they're called, but you get one of those each time you get a Fitbit. So I've got a bunch of those, because if you lose them and have to replace it, it's like $15, but you will never lose it. You'll have another one coming every time you get a new Fitbit. So that was my Fitbit review, I guess. And Fitbit, I really wish you would change your way of making the Fitbit. The metal one, this with the metal, was actually the best, other than the nickel was causing trouble. So I wear this one, and I have worn pedometers for years, but I wanted the heart rate and the sleep. I don't have that anymore either. But enjoy your Fitbit if you have one, and if you wish to be a Fitbit pal, I still wear it. I don't have a lot of steps on mine. You can. Oh, I only have 762 steps. I'm really down below Jim's steps. He's got a lot of steps on his. I forgot to wear it when I went out to take care of the chickens, and I forgot to take it out when I did the dog and the cat. I would have had a few more, not a lot, maybe 2,000. It takes a lot to get a lot of steps. So I'll talk to you later. I'm rambling now. I'm going to say goodbye. Bye-bye.